Hello again and welcome to the Prep Zone. Tonight we've got a great girls soccer matchup. It's the first round of the state playoffs as the 16th seed Pearl River Lady Rebels take on the Minden Crimson Tide. They've come 6 hours down south to take on the Lady Rebels. We'll see what happens tonight. It should be a good matchup. And this one is underway here. First round girls side playoff action from Pearl River. Lady Rebels take on the Minden Lady Crimson Tide. And quickly Pearl River pushes it out to the far sideline, trying to get a quick start early. Pearl River comes into this game as a 9th seed, a record of 16-5-1. The Minden High Crimson Tide, well, they got in there. They're a wild card team. But as you know, on PrepZone soccer, anything can happen, and usually does. So we'll see what happens here. The Tide on that far side, trying to get the ball in. There's Kilcrease making a run. Pardon me, looks like Kendall Rico. As the Lady Rebs make a cross, and that goes out of bounds. It's going to be a first goal kick of the game. That ball almost went out of bounds over the fence in the back there. You can see the houses into a neighborhood. As the goal kick slides over
About a foot from hitting the baby's head.
to Kilcrease. She can't get a foot on it. This is Botsford. Nice move from her. Takes it back inside to Rico. Rico, nice pass inside. Offsides. Coutura had position to take that shot, unable to do so. Minden goalkeeper Kirsten Lee. Pearl River gets it back. This Coutura. Rico. Arsenault. Arsenault gets it out to that far sideline. Nice run. Wow. Real close here early as the Lady Rebels miss an opportunity. That was a cross from that far sideline into the center. And just one half step away from just touching that ball into the goal. That was Coutura with a chance. Couldn't finish. Goal kick. Botsford plays it into Coutura, who was offsides again. Minden early with that offside trap. Pearl River's going to have to try to figure that out a little bit. There goes Lee with the goal kick. Doesn't go too far. Alexander, a couple of nice moves. Lee almost fumbles that ball. She tries to push it back out. Nice punt. Rico resets the offense. Nice run from Graham, and that's a goal. Alicia Graham with the first goal for the Lady Rebels, and that makes the score 1-0 early in the first half. Playoff action here on the Prep Zone. I'm Rhett Sharp, bringing you all the action. And just like that, we've got a goal. Talking to Coach Tracy Lee before the game, the Minden coach. It's a 6-hour ride from Minden to Pearl River. So they've basically been on a bus all day, and then here they are playing soccer at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So that might take a little bit of a toll. But again, they came in as a wild card team, so I imagine any kind of result, a positive result, will be good for them. Meanwhile, Lady Rebels back on the attack. A little bit of back and forth action here in the middle of your screen. Arsenault tries to send it out. That ball gets stolen, and she gets it back. Nice through pass, offsides again. That was Graham with a nice run, unable to finish that play. It's going to Kirsten Lee's going to come out and make this kick. I walked the field again before the game with my cameraman, Kevin Mumphrey. The field is it's not waterlogged. It feels real nice, but it's a little muddy in spots. But it should be nice for the girls as they play tonight. Here's a beautiful run all the way through the defense, and Lee. Wow, Lee comes up with a beautiful stop as Alexander, one-on-one, really should have had a goal there, but Kirsten Lee, big-time play for the Lady Crimson Tide. There's a punt. Arsenault, a little give and go with Katura, and then sends it into the box. Minden is really on their heels right now. Lady Rebels giving them all they can handle here early offensively. We're going to have a corner kick. That ball played nicely into the box. Alicia Graham drops it back. Centering all the way across the goal. It's going to be a goal kick. Pearl River knocking on the door. Lots of opportunities early. And they look to be in control of this game, really from the first whistle. Lee sends one out. And she gets it right back. Botsford, a little bit of room, sends it over to Arsenault, who sends it up to Katura. A couple of moves, makes it outside. There's a shot. Wow. Lee couldn't handle it. And again, it looks like Graham that comes up with the finish. So that's 2-0 Lady Rebels. Both goals coming by way of Alicia Graham and her right foot. Lee was unable to get a good handle on that ball, and it popped out of there, and Graham there for the cleanup. Botsford, nice pass. Alexander with a nice move, and then she's going to take a shot over the top. But that's a good effort. I like to, look, if you are firing on all cylinders like these girls are here, there's no reason to not take a shot. Minden, I think, started off a little bit flat, and they haven't been able to recover. We're going to have to see as this game progresses how they adjust and maybe get some offense started, but Pearl River really jumped on top quickly. Again, 2-0. If you're just joining us, both goals from Graham. Nice passing there, Lady Rebels. Katura trying to make something happen inside there. Lee comes out for the easy save, and punt. That ball's going to go out of bounds. You can see it's a little muddy over there. I was talking about that a little earlier. The field conditions not bad, but not perfect. The ground's very soft. Nice pass out to Graham. She's going to turn that and cross it. Wow. That was just a fantastic shot. It went off the outstretched fingertips of Lee. And I think she kind of, diverted it into the goal. There's a hat trick for Graham. So there you have it, folks. That's the story of the game thus far. 3-0. Lady Rebels all over the Minden Lady Crimson Tide. Playoff soccer here. First round action. There's Graham. Settles the ball. She's got people she's looking for. Nice through ball to Katura. Katura settles, makes a move. Shot. That's a little off, and Lee comes out. Makes a nice grab there. She's had her work definitely cut out for her thus far. She's going to toss it out. Katura, wide open shot, just takes aim and fires. Can't quite find the back of the net there. Dangerous play from everyone involved from Minden there, as Katura was able to make a run to the goal basically untouched. Here comes Lee again. Just looking for some spark on offense. That ball goes off of kill crease. Back inside to Ross. She can't handle it. Minden throw in. That ball goes all the way through to a wide open Katura, who finishes that up. That is just textbook soccer from the Lady Rebels. Katura, with her first goal of the evening, makes it 4-0. And Minden really is going to have to completely change their game plan here in order to. I don't want just get into the game a little bit. Their offense has been non-existent, and it's going to be a tough uphill battle here. Alexander, nice pass up the line. Looking for Graham. Ross gets it back. Nice cross into the side netting. That's just great ball movement from the Lady Rebels. Really able to do whatever they want to right now. Oh, man. It's tough to see a team like Minden have to travel, as far as they did. And they're just they're struggling to gain possession and kind of hold on to the ball. Katura, pass inside. Alexander gets a kickoff through a Minden defender. Lee has to come out and make that catch with here goes the punt. Unfortunately, I don't have some of the corresponding numbers to the jerseys for the Minden ladies, so I do not know their names. 24, for example, kicks that out of bounds. Going to be Pearl River throw-in up the line to Katura. Plenty of time. Nice pass. Arsenault crosses to Ross. Alyssa Ross tries to make a move inside. There's a shot. Lee in position. Arsenault almost comes up with another goal. There's 24 for Minden. Can't handle it. Lady Rebels back on the ball. There's Rical to Coutura, who just sends one into the box. Beautiful, I mean, just a great pass. Nobody there but the goalkeeper. Lee does a good job again. Botsford plays that ball in. Shot. Goal. Makes it 5-0. And let me see who made that shot. It's difficult to see the numbers on the front of the jersey. So that's number 10. That's Alexander with her first goal of the night. And that makes it 5-0. Still first half action. First round playoffs. Lady Rebels, Lady Crimson Tide. Ross makes a nice run up the far sideline. Graham, little give and go. Going to be a centering pass out of bounds. The Minden girls are just making it way too easy for the Pearl River Lady Rebels to move the ball right now. I'm not sure if they're accustomed to the speed of their passes. They need to really mark up and cut off some of these passes and get some offense going. It really doesn't seem like that's gonna happen until someone's gonna have to really spark some kind of I'm not sure. It's gonna have to be a rally of some type, make a few passes, get some confidence out there. You can tell they're just not confident yet, and the Lady Rebels are all over the field. Megan Hollyfield gets it stolen away. And that's Bailey Hassel from Minden. She's trying to make something happen, and the defense just holds up. There's Coutura. And Chelsea Shaw out of bounds with the ricochet. Here comes Allie Johnson with a throw in. Coutura. Throw into Minden. That ball's cut off. Kept in bounds. That ball goes off of Shaw and bounces back the wrong direction. Out of bounds again. Pearl River throw in. Coutura making a run. She's able to turn, center. Botsford out to Graham, who takes a shot. And that ball trickles in harmlessly as Lee scoops it up. There's the punt. That's a good punt. If someone was down there for Minden, they could do something. There's Arsenault. Got room to run. Kind of chips one up. Lee lets it go. And that results in a goal kick. Again, it's 5-0. All Lady Rebels here in Pearl River. Lee gets it out. Dangerous ball. Smart play from Edith Talamayan just to kick it out of bounds so they can live to fight another day here. That ball out of, there you go, out of bounds. Corner kick. There's a short kick, back out. Defense holds strong. Dangerous ball in the middle of the box. Coutura, one move. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. the Lady Crimson Tide have to get that ball out of the goal box. And that is another goal for Alicia Alexander. That's 2 for her. The score now 6-0. And ladies and gentlemen, we're on our way to a blowout, it looks like. The Pearl River Lady Rebels have come to play soccer tonight. And unfortunately for Minden, you know, it's that drive sometimes can really, I mean, it's a 6-hour drive on a bus. I can't imagine having to get out after that and play a playoff soccer game away. And Pearl River really looks strong right now. So there you have it, 6-0. And Pearl River in complete control. I've said it, and I'll say it again. They are doing whatever they want to, and you can see it now. Look at this great pass inside. And there's another shot and goal from Alicia Alexander. So that's a hat trick for Alexander. That's a hat trick for Graham. And it's 7-0. Not much else to say except for I guess this is good experience for Minden to catch a team like this, and I mean you can only gain experience from this, but they're really in need of some offense. Gonna have some substitutions. Referee discussion before the next kick. Lady Rebels quickly turn that. There's Botsford up the line for Ross. And that was a good defensive play there for Minden. Just get it out of bounds. There's a goal kick. And for the Crimson Tide, they've been backed up the entire game. There has been, I would imagine, literally 30 seconds of play on their offensive side of the field. The rest of the time, it has been all Pearl River. And the score certainly reflects that as Arsenault just drops it back. You know, they have that luxury now, Pearl River, the Lady Rebels do. They can just kind of, you know, play possession ball and watch the time wind down. This game is in hand. I mean, there's no doubt about it. So now what Pearl River needs to do is just kind of hone their skills and make sure that the fundamentals are all there as they you know, they make it to the next round, obviously. Here's Graham chasing a ball down that far corner. Back in for Botsford. Graham keeps it in, tries to cross it. Out of bounds, goal kick. And you can't see her on her screen right now, but the Pearl River goalkeeper, Faith Washington, really, her jersey is pristine. She hasn't had to do anything thus far, but she is a fantastic goalkeeper. And a lot of the reason why the Pearl River Lady Rebels have made it to the playoffs like this, a lot of that is because of Faith. Looks like we're going to have a corner kick here. Nice job out there from my man Kevin Mumphrey, doing some camera work. That ball floated inside, scooped up by Lee. She's looking to punt this ball out and does so. Botsford, first person there, chases it down. Nice move. She's just going to drop it off. Looking outside for Hollifield. There's Ricow. Out to Arsenault. Drops it back to Hollifield. Arsenault then plays it forward. Nice defensive play there from Talamayan. Looks like an inadvertent handball, but that doesn't matter. That is a handball nonetheless. Going to be a free kick for the Lady Rebels. This is dangerous as Arsenault sets this up. There's a nice look on your screen. She can pretty much put this right over the top. Maybe try to put it on goal, and she does so. Whoa, look at that. Very close to upper 90, which is exactly where you want to put it. She hits the top of the net. Nice effort there. And folks, it's 7-0. Lady Rebels on top of the Lady Crimson Tide of Minden. First round playoff action. Rhett Sharp here in the prep zone with you. Arsenault cuts that kick off. Here's Bailey Hassel. She's got some room. Makes a pass. Nothing doing there. Whoa, little bit of a collision there. Kilcrease comes up, makes a defensive stand. That ball pushed out to Katura, who's got room to run. Here comes a shot. Nice save from Lee. She gets her fingers on it and pushes it out of the way. That was a sure goal. Lee gets down for that. Looks like we're going to have a goal kick as a result. There's a good shot of Kirsten Lee, Minden goalkeeper. Nice kick right to Katura, who pushes it forward for Graham. Katura, wow, able to kind of wrestle the ball away from the goalkeeper, puts it back in play. It goes off a Minden defender. And there you have it. That's Katura's second goal. And it's 8-0 now. A lot of different players getting touches, a lot of different players scoring some goals here. I know Coach Graham for the Lady Rebels is happy with her squad, and that they're going to be able to move on to the second round of the playoffs. Big time. Minden plays it back, looking for some kind of offensive strategy there. Chandler tries to make a steal, can't do it. Ball popped out of bounds there on the far side. Kilcrease looks to throw it in. Botsford. That ball played into space. Nicole Chandler cannot get a foot on it. Sends Hollifield in to make the throw in. Up the line for Katura. Nice move. That's Ida Talamayan. Not wanting to do anything too extreme. Kicks it out of bounds. Hollifield has to come up and wrestle that ball away from Bailey Hassel. And that results in a Minden throw in. This is what Minden needs. We need to, make a few plays here offensively. Get a little bit of confidence and get their feet under them. They came out flat early, never did have a chance to really recover. I don't believe. And the score really reflects that. Here's a chance. Bailey Hassel trying to retrieve that ball. She can't do it. Katura to Botsford. Botsford sees Katura making the run on the other side. A little give and go there. And then Katura just going to center that ball off sides. Had to be real close for Graham. And you can see that ball goes out to the chain link fence behind the goal. Tracy has to go chase it down. She's trying to traverse the ditch. She's going to get another ball while she's back there. That's good. There you go. And now there's a jump. Perfect. It's good to see no one get hurt back there as you try to retrieve the balls that have gone out of bounds previously. It's a lot of work in between plays. Here comes the kick from Edith Talamayan over to Kilcrease, who sends it up. Nice pass. There's Ross. Nice move, able to keep it moving forward. And then it gets stolen. Look at Minden with a little bit of defense here. Graham trying to usher that ball out of bounds. It never goes. Here's Chandler. Botsford says, I'll have that ball back. Botsford. Katura onside, one-on-one. Wow. And she misses, and that was a great shot on your television screen. It misses by inches. The far post, one-on-one. That's at least the second time that Katura's had one-on-one action with the goalkeeper. Can't quite finish it. That's okay because she's got 2 goals already. Kilcrease making a couple of moves, can't get past Graham, who crosses it inside. Katura with the header, beautiful play. Wow, and just like that, it's 9-0, Katura with a hat trick. So now, everybody at home, Katura, 3 goals. Alicia Graham, 3 goals. Alicia Alexander, 3 goals. It's the year of the hat trick, and Pearl River is not disappointing tonight. We're still in the first half. We're under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. And the score is 9-0. Katura. Wow. Chandler takes one off the forehead there. Tough play. Botsford. Ross. Lee comes out to make the save. As she punts that ball out of bounds. Here's Rical. Nice pass up the line. Graham centers one to Katura one time. That was a great look from those two. Graham to Katura. Anytime you can take the ball out of the air like that with one touch, that is a good shot. Lee, fortunately for Minden, was there, made the stop. Lady Rebels looking to regroup, set their offense. Really showing some patience here, dropping the ball back to the defense. They are in no rush to do anything now. This game, is in hand as Hollifield out to Katura, inside to Arsenault, who makes a run. Gets past Shaw, takes a shot. Great save from Lee, and you can see that ball hit her right in the solar plexus. She's gonna have to get her breath back from that one as she punts it out. These girls are tough. Soccer is a tough sport, and these girls are out here. You got to give them all the credit in the world to play this sport. Graham drops it off for Botsford, who sends it out of bounds. 9-0, first half action, first round playoffs. And just in case you were wondering, there's several ways that you can watch all Louisiana High School State playoff action that St. Tammany has to offer on Channel 13. I know a lot of you are watching right now on TV, but there's also YouTube. That's Channel 13 St. Tammany on YouTube. We put everything that we produce on that web page. You just go Channel 13 St. Tammany and you will have every game, every minute, all the action. We're doing 4 games tonight for you. This is just one. I'm doing one. Tiger Edwards, my colleague, is doing one, a soccer game in Lakeshore. We've got one in Mandeville. We've got one at North Shore. So there's just a lot of soccer action. We did 2 games last night, and we're doing another game tomorrow. So if you're a fan of high school soccer, and really who isn't, then you are in the right place. Lady Rebel defense on the move. Summer Stockstill sends that forward. Arsenault, nice move, plenty of room. Gonna drop that ball off for Graham, who centers it and gets it back. And then there's a shot. No can do. And Lee again is gonna make that trek back to the chain link fence and retrieve the soccer ball. It's a beautiful night here in Pearl River, everybody. We've got a nice crowd on hand. Actually, wow, this is the first. Look at this Pearl River crowd. They really came out to support their team. There's a few Minden fans on the other side. So everybody here to enjoy some soccer action. Pearl River really putting on a show right now. Here's Graham. Beautiful shot off the goalkeeper's hand. She can't control it. And there is Alicia Graham with another goal. So that's 4 for her. And it's 10-0, folks. 10-0, still in the first half. We're under 5 minutes to go, probably closer to 2. That's right, my cameraman's holding up his watch. It's 2.5 minutes to go. 10-0. Lady Rebels, complete command of this game. Minden really never came out with any kind of firepower. Didn't look like they were ready for a game tonight. Unfortunately, to make the drive all the way down here had to be tough. And we can only see what happens in the second half. But it looks like Pearl River's not going to let up as Katura receives that ball. Makes a move there and then keeps it going forward. Takes it up. She's going to cross that inside. Wow. And that's Jade Graham going to pop that ball over the top of the goal. But folks, it's been that easy for the Lady Rebels all night to make really crisp passes inside. They are creating shots. They are taking those shots, and a lot of them are going in. That's not to take anything away from Tracy Lee, who is doing the best she can back there. I mean, it has just been a tough go for her in goal for Minden tonight. But here comes Katura. Near corner, waits on the cross. Again, Lee bobbles that pass, but then is able to come up with it and punt it out. It comes out to number 23. I do not have a name for her. And stolen by Ricow. Up the line for Katura, who can't quite handle it. And Deanna Hodges kicks it out of bounds for Minden. Here's the throw in. Katura turns it inside, makes a cross. Minden defense there. Looked like Chelsea Shaw was able to turn that back towards her offensive side. But just like that, the Lady Rebels get it back. There's a shot. And it goes off of the goalpost, the American football goalpost. Goal kick. Graham toes it down to Jade Graham, who takes a shot. She slips. Wow. And Lee able to get a handle on that. Lee really has been tested here in the first half. I feel like if Jade had not have slipped. And there you have it, folks. The end of the first half. The Pearl River Lady Rebels all over the Minden Lady Crimson Tide, 10-0. Second half action underway here in Pearl River. Pearl River Lady Rebels, Minden Lady Crimson Tide. First round ladies playoffs. The score, if you're just joining us, is 10-0. Lady Rebels all over this one. And they've really put on a clinic here in the first half. We'll see how it goes in the second half. But what you can do is pretty much punch a ticket to the second round for the Rebels after tonight's performance. Here's Katura. Gets it stolen away. Kilcrease trying to make something happen for Minden. And they just kick it forward. And there you go. There's Botsford. Nicole Chandler kicks it out of bounds. The throw in from Madison Roya. As that ball goes off of her. And now Minden, throw in from Chelsea Shaw. And this is probably the longest time period we've had on their side of the field the whole game. Second half just underway. Minden really trying to push the ball forward. Can't seem to do it. Recal taking off the ball. And Pearl River just content to kind of settle in here. Nice pass to space. There's Graham crossing over for Katura. They get her for offsides, and they've been doing it all night. Minden really playing a nice offside trap, if you will. And they're catching Katura, and they're catching Graham. Offsides. Minden free kick. Katura, nice steal. Up the line, shot. Wow, shot from distance. Christina Katura, 4 goals tonight, and she has been outstanding for the Lady Rebels. That makes it 11-0. And we've only gone 2 minutes into the first half. Christina Katura with 4 goals tonight. We're going to reset, start again. Minden. Botsford with a steal. She's going to drop that off. Kilcrease doing what she can for Minden. Alexander looks to throw this in, does so. Nice settle. That ball goes off of Chandler, up the line for Botsford, who tries to make a double move there, can't quite get through. And Minden throw in. Okay. And that's just a miscommunication there for the Minden Lady defense there, and that's Graham with another goal. So Alicia Graham with 5 goals, and it's 12-0. Yeah. Just over 5 minutes gone in the first half. And the Lady Rebels have scored 2 quick goals to make it 12-0. Now we're going to make some substitutions. Looks like Graham is going to go out of the game, and they're looking probably to save her for next week as they continue their playoff run. Minden, meanwhile, still looking to get on the board. That's Roya playing it forward. Chelsea Shaw mishandles that a little bit, and back for Pearl River in control. There's Roya. Plays it up. Nice pass. And there's Botsford. Beautiful run, beautiful pass. She's going to center this ball. Perfect. And it goes across the face of the goal. Nobody able to get a foot on it. Lee stumbles. And that's going to be, can't tell yet. Looks like Alexis LaHost as she makes her way into the game and scores. 13-0. And this is just a score at will situation now for the Lady Rebels. Minden has no answer. And it's going to be, well, it's going to be a long bus ride back to North Louisiana for the Lady Crimson Tide. They've come down here, given it really all they can, and it's just not enough to compete with the Lady Rebels tonight. And the score certainly reflects that. 3 goals in under 10 minutes here in the second half. Referee says play on. I'm pretty sure he is just wanting everyone to get off the field tonight and no injuries at this point. Here's Botsford. Nice move back inside. She's got plenty of room. Here comes a shot. Lee was able to knock that down. It was a little off the mark anyway. There's a good shot of Lee on your screen. She has definitely had her work cut out for her tonight. The ball played up to Botsford again. Keeps it in bounds. And it's going to be a Lady Rebel throw-in. The ball settled by Arsenault. Nice turn. Arsenault was without a goal tonight. She's been in and around, involved with a lot of plays. She's had quite a few assists, but no goals for her yet. And there's a punt. Olivia Cooper-Ryder throwing that ball in. Recal over to Alexander. Roya pushes it forward for Botsford, and then out of bounds. There's a nice battle from Caitlin Kendrick for Minden. Kendrick still in the play. Can't. Nice cross, nobody there. That ball goes across the face of the goal. Could have been a goal. And then Kendrick kicks it forward. Kilcrease just pushes it forward. Anything for Minden will do. But the Lady Rebel defense not allowing anything tonight. Botsford, nice run up the near sideline here. Alexander. And that ball eventually kicked out by Rebecca Foster. Alexander with a throw-in. Arsenault Loses grip on that one, out of bounds. Minden throw in. Ten minutes gone here in the first half. Shot from Arsenault, wow. That was a good looking shot. Again, 10 minutes gone here in the second half. The score 13-0. Lady Rebels over the Minden Crimson Tide in this playoff matchup. And Coach Graham, I know, is going to be happy with her team's play as they've come out tonight and really done some good work against a Minden squad that never really got started, but a lot of it has to do with the fact that the Lady Rebels were just on fire when they came out. They scored within, the first 5 minutes of the game, and it's just been nonstop since then. We've got 4 different players with goals, 3 of them with multiple goals. One, Alicia Graham, 5 goals. So this has just been an offensive, a really nice offensive display all night. We're going to have a corner kick here. That ball played inside, back out. That's Summer Stockstill. Alexander tries to play a through ball, finally gets another foot on it. Sends that out to Christine Arsenault. Out of bounds. Pearl River throw in. And we've got more substitutions. Looks like Botsford is, nope, pardon me. She stays in. Who comes in the game? Ashley Nave makes her first appearance tonight. There's a shot, and it goes in. Wow, just incredible. That was quite a shot. I'm not sure who put that in. I'm going to say Arsenault did. I'm going to say Christine Arsenault is responsible for that shot. And if I got that wrong, I apologize, ladies. Nevertheless, it's 14-0. Second half action, first round playoffs. Minden, I'm sure, just wants this to end so they can get back on the bus and go back to North Louisiana. Ashley Nave, who just got into the game, loses the handle on that one. Pearl River retains control with the throw-in. And now Ashley's gonna scoop that up, throw it in. Referee telling her to back up a little bit where well, no, let's see what happened here. Was there a foul? There must have been some type of altercation. So now, Recal sends it into play. That's Dina Hodges able to get that ball out of the box. Pearl River back in control. Arsenault. And Lee able to kneel down and scoop that ball up. There's the punt. It's a nice shot on your screen. This is Stockstill making a long run up the near sideline, still in control. And eventually kicked out of bounds by the Crimson Tide. That'll bring up another corner kick here. Far corner. Faith Washington, who is the goalkeeper for Pearl River, makes her appearance offensively for the Lady Rebels. Here she is out of her goalkeeper jersey and into the play. We never saw her in the first half because she never really touched the ball. But she is a fantastic player for Pearl River and a huge asset in the goal for them. If you've ever seen them play on the Prep Zone in previous games, then you know Faith Washington's name, and she is out there now. Looks like she's playing some type of striker position. So the goalkeeper might get a goal eventually. Here's Botsford, little time, nice dish. Minden defense holding strong there. Botsford makes a move. Back outside for Nave, who turns it inside. There's a collision. Minden able to retain possession, but straight back to Botsford, who's got it wide open. Nope, she's going to dish it off. That ball's headed for the corner. It's going to be a goal kick. Lee gets a kick out. Botsford to Ricow. Nice move. Stockstill. Outside. Back inside looking for Faith Washington. Minden able to stop that attack. The score, everyone, is 14-0. Pearl River. Here's Bailey Hassel trying to get something going for the Lady Crimson Tide. Can't do it. Out of bounds, Pearl River throw in. Lee handles that shot from Hannah Johnson. No problem. Here's your punt. Madison Roya up for Botsford. He makes a nice run. Looks like Caitlin Kendrick on defense able to stop that forward momentum, but it does result in a corner kick for Pearl River. And I'll say this, at least it's not raining. That's the that would be the icing on the cake for Minden if they had to drive home hours after a loss like this. And I'm not saying they didn't play hard, because they're giving it everything they got, and it's just not working out for them. But at least it's not raining. They'll be dry for the ride home. Nice shot. And that is Faith Washington with a goal. And she's happy about that. You can see the goalkeeper gets a goal. And that's 15-0, everyone. And it's a rout. To finish up what I was saying earlier, at least it's not raining. They can have a nice dry ride home. I've been in the position of having to travel when I played high school soccer, a really long distance, and then have it rain on you. and then you lose, and it rains, and that's just awful. We're over the halfway point here in the second half. Less than 20 to go here. The score again, 15-0. Faith Washington able to score the last goal for the Lady Rebels, so everyone getting a chance to get a touch on the ball. Nice ball movement here from the Rebels. Kendrick sends it forward. Botsford, who's been all over the field tonight, again able to cut that off. Roya to throw this in. Botsford. Emily Botsford really has had a nice game tonight. She has been someone to make outlet passes. She's been all over the field, able to steal passes, keep the ball in play. She's made runs. Really outstanding stuff from her. She's had a few assists. And there she is again. Kind of mishandles that ball, but I mean, she's going to get it right back. This is usually how it goes. And there's a nice run there. I believe she went through the Minden defender's legs, and she's got a wide open shot. Wow, just misses. And that's funny, just as I talk about her skill, we see it firsthand as she just misses her goal. Lee was able to get a hand out on that and maybe get just enough deflection there to push it out of the reach of the goal. And a goal kick for Minden. Faith Washington steal, shot, and she's got a blistering shot too. Lee, though, able to get both hands on that and send it out. Recal. Little double move around Nicole Chandler. There's Kilcrease. Can't keep it in bounds. Going to be Lady Rebel throw in. Roya. We've got another substitution. And Faith going to take a seat after her goal. And I do not blame Coach Graham. There's no reason for her to be out there and maybe risk injury, so good for her. That may be the first time that the Pearl River goalkeeper, I'm not sure who it is at this point, has touched the ball all night. And it was a pass to set up more offense. There's Arsenault battling back there. Pearl River looking to establish another offensive attack. Far sideline. Played back into Botsford. She goes around a defender. Another wide open shot. That angle is a little tough. And again, Lee able to come up with that ball. Emily Botsford ran right around Caitlin Kendrick. And you kind of feel like she's knocking on the door here. She gets the ball again on a goal. Kilcrease tries to stop her, can't do it. And finally, Kendrick comes up with the steal. Stockstill loses the handle on that, ball out of bounds. Big crowd here tonight for Pearl River. They love their soccer, and they really love any sport out here. Pearl River they have some of the best fans, and I say it every time we come here. They will show up for any sport that they can. They love their Rebels here in Pearl River. Recal over to Arsenault, who's going to play it back. Look out, Bailey Hassel. Out of bounds. Pearl River throw in. And that trickles out of bounds there on the far sideline. You can see it's getting torn up over there a little bit of a muddy situation, but nothing too serious. Lee punts it out. How many times has she done that tonight? Recal turns it back inside. Edith Talamayan finally gets it out. Pearl River defense gets a little test there. No problem. And they're up for a quick counterattack. Arsenault sends it all the way forward. Lee has to come out, and it's going to be an offside call. If there is a silver lining here for Minden, they do know how to play the trap and have gotten Pearl River several times tonight. Nave. Arsenault up for Botsford. Who can't quite get the touch she was looking for there. Pearl River going to set up again on the far side. Here comes a cross. Talamaya, sorry, Morgan Fornea sends that down. Back inside, Lee bobbles it again. Able to come up with it, fortunately for Minden. And another punt. That's Kilcrease and Roya. Stockstill, Kilcrease comes up with a steal. Roya. Bailey Hassel has played a tough game tonight. It's been a real battle for Minden to get anything going. They haven't been able to. Lady Rebels are going to come out of this probably feeling pretty good about themselves. Second round of the playoffs. Pearl River keeper comes out. She's going to walk this ball out. There goes a punt. Nice punt. Botsford able to receive this ball. She's got lots of room to run. One move, nice pass. Botsford again. Out of bounds. So it's been all Pearl River all game here. We've got a little over 10 minutes to play here in the second half. The score, again, 15-0. If you're just joining us, I'm Rhett Sharp, bringing you all of this first round playoff action. The Minden Crimson Tide, unprepared for what they were about to face tonight in the Lady Rebels. And I tell you, the Lady Rebels are going to be on a huge wave of confidence, I suppose, going into this second round. And why not? They have been able to do whatever they want to. And again, trying to create some offense still in this game. No let up. And why would they? But speaking of no let up, Minden really have not let up either. They just can't quite do it. Botsford wide open again. Straight to Lee. She just cannot find the goal. And she would probably want that one back. She wants to score a goal, put her name in the mix here tonight. Pearl River, throw in. Recal. There's a little tangle. Nobody there for Minden. Pearl River content to reset. Let that ball, no, it stays in. Look how it just kind of stopped in that muddy part of the field. And then just like that, the Rebels are on their way. And now that goes out of bounds. Minden throw in. Back and forth, up and down that far sideline. Here comes Minden with an opportunity. Wow. And Chelsea Shaw cannot chase that down. And there's your ball game, folks. And just like that, the Pearl River Lady Rebels win their first round playoff matchup 15-0 over the Minden Crimson Tide, who unfortunately have a long ride home tonight. We'd like to send our thanks out to everyone who brought you this game, starting with the Superintendent of St. Tammany Parish Schools, Mr. Trey Folse, our Director of Broadcasting at Channel 13, Dr. Melody Swang, my cameraman tonight out there in the weather, Kevin C. Mumphrey. I'm Rhett Sharp. You have a good night. You are leaving the Prep Zone.